And here we have the final mystery boxes, type 3. As you can see, they're much bigger than the type 2 boxes, and I think they're all identical. We'll find out shortly. Get rid of those and just get one on the bench. I just verified the 3 of them are the same. One of them's got a few surprise accessories in it though. We'll get to that in a minute. First, let's look at this one. This one's got a couple of surprise accessories in it too. Now, unlike the others, and these are much heavier and bigger, unlike the others, they don't have a hinged lid. They've got 4 catches. So they're all released now, I think, yes. So we can lift this off. I'm just going to show you this part first. We'll keep you in suspenders on that bit. So, keep the paper bag over there. Now we've got some wire which would be useful for the previous ones, the number 2s as well. Yeah, can use these for doing the interconnects. Now, you should be able to see it's reasonably similar to the previous. We've got pulsar button, logic level inputs, again an oscillator, square and triangle wave, with an output level what is seized stuck almost. Yeah, it's pretty much stuck. Frequency and 1, 2, 3, 4 ranges on this one. The others only had 3. Again a speaker, got an on-off switch this time, a volume control and a switch. Got a power switch and an on-off. And here we've got again a dual tracking power supply, just like the 2A had. This one's got 20 volts, plus and minus 5, and 0 to 15 dual tracking, plus and minus, and LEDs and 2 breadboards. So fairly similar to the others. And what's the surprise bit? Check this. It's got a built-in oscilloscope. Okay, and as well as the wire, we've got a plastic bag and spare resistors. Right, what have we got here? Intensity, focus, vertical and horizontal position. Again, this pot is seized completely. Volts per division switch, AC ground DC, there's the input for up and down, and trigger level. Again, that one is completely seized. What's the matter? It's not completely seized, but it's very stiff. I mean, that one's stuck, but this one's just stiff. Time base, 4 ranges, external input, triggering, internal and external, trigger plus minus, auto or from the mains, I guess, the AC. Times a half, times a fifth, internal or external time base. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, a little oscilloscope built in. Pity about this damn knob here. It is moving, just really stiff. Yeah, this one feels like the knob's just spinning on the shaft. Again, fairly interesting. Now, this one had a warning about out of service, has failed an electrical safety test. Refer for immediate repair. Okay, probably not a good idea to turn this one on. We'll turn on one of the others that doesn't have that label. Okay. keep these wires because they might be useful. But we'll put this one away. And this is the one that doesn't have the big pile of accessories. A few bits of wire. A resistor. No, it's just a link. There. And how's this for stiff controls? That bloody horizontal's also stiff. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, better controls on this one, alright. Let's dare to plug it in. Has this thing got an on-off switch? You'd think you'd have an on-off switch for the oscilloscope more than you'd have two for the bloody speaker. Okay, watching for smoke. No smoke. We can get anything on the screen. Nothing on the screen. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Unless the whole thing's kaput. Alright. Well, maybe it's power on for everything. Because this just came on. It's got a logic probe, not high and low there as well. Let's see if this comes on now. Oh yes, there we go. Dodgy spot. And it works. Alright, let's try some stuff. Now we've got wire to connect it up with. First of all, let's just see if we can get anything out of the speaker. Now this doesn't have plugs. This is all okay, so I can use DuPonts with, I don't need this damn wire, I can use DuPonts that have sockets like these. Got any long ones? Yeah. So zoom out so we can see the whole thing. If I 4 volts and 400 millivolts, we'll go with the 400 millivolts and stick that into the amplificator. They don't fit on very nicely, but they do at least go on. Obviously the oscillator and amplifier work. Now let's try sticking that into the Y input of the oscilloscope. Of course it doesn't reach, does it? Okay, we'll extend that. Not sure what they meant to connect all this up with. These things don't quite fit. Not sure what it's picking up. Doesn't seem to be the oscillator. Let's try the stronger signal of 4 volts. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's the level. This is the frequency. Okay, oscilloscope seems to work. That's a bit more of a useful thing, except I don't know what you're supposed to connect onto these posts, because these don't fit. That's running off the 400 millivolt output now. That's what these things are. You've got these things on the end of it, that's what it's about. Yeah. These, yep, that's what they use. But only at one end. So some of them are double-ended maybe. No. So you have to feed it into here. And while we're at it, we can also listen to it. Pots could do with cleaning. Well, that would be fun for an electronics beginner, I guess. I think I would have loved this when I was 10, even 15, even 20. Maybe even now. Alright, will we go any further with this? Probably not. The only thing I'll do is open up the third one, because that's got a whole bunch of accessories that might be of interest. Let's have a look at that. Turn this guy off. Okay, what are the accessories? All these circuit boards. Good. And what are these things? Power supply, bridge rectifier, fault board. I'm guessing a single transistor amplifier. Common drain, oh, it's a MOSFET or JFET or whatever. What we got there? 741 op amp. 741 op amp. I don't know why they call them fault boards. Now this is a 2 transistor amplifier. CR coupling. Another common source fault board. Okay, we had a common drain there, we've got a common source. What's this? Common emitter. Okay, this is bipolar. So this one must be a common collector fault board. Yep. 2 transistors, one's big, and a trim pot, who knows. A feedback regulator fault board. 2 big transistors and a little transistor. Comp sim. Yep. 2 transistors. Direct coupling. Okay. And this one's some resistors. Resistor fault board. How do I know that? Nothing. More wire. We'll see if this one works. And we're not getting a logic probe high or low. One of them should be on. I think this one's dead. So one of them works. 2 of them have probably power supply problems. They were more interesting than the first 2 because of the oscilloscope. Shall we have a look inside? Yeah, let's have a look inside this one. Might find a blown fuse. Just take off that lid, I think. Right, I've taken out the 6 screws that hold this down, and a buffier transformer than the other ones. Yeah. So, big transformer, and that might explain why it didn't turn on. It's just dangling loose. Have a closer look at that in a minute, and there's a fuse down in the corner there. Yeah, it's a cute little CRT. Very cute little one. Where's this high voltage power supply? Maybe it's all built in. That'd be really nice. This is high voltage stuff up here for the intensity and focus. Is he blown? Doesn't look like it. Shall we dare putting this in? The fuse holder's busted. That fuse holder's broken, so it won't stay closed. Oh well, so that's probably a good thing. It means that there's no serious fault, probably. I don't think we'll open this one up. It's going to be very similar to the other two. I'm just curious about how that works. He's got to have a high voltage power supply somewhere, unless, does this produce, it's got a very high voltage winding on it? The power supply for this, it needs a, what, couple of kV I would imagine, at least 1,000, 1,500. I think these two here are filament windings for the CRT. I'm not sure where he gets his high voltage though, unless it's built in. I don't think it's here. Oh no, we've got 500 volt caps there, so perhaps there's some high voltage stuff there and a few parts in series for voltage rating, no doubt. I think that's the mains input there, so we've got 1, 2, I think we've got about 4 secondaries on it. Maybe one of these days I'll get around to replacing that fuse holder and even fault finding the one with the hazard label on it. Yeah, I hope you found that interesting. Please give it a like, and I'll catch you later.